Okay. Okay guys, I had to go home early. I wasn't feeling well, but we're going to do notes and they're actually pretty easy stuff, so I think you'll be fine. Graphing in 3 dimensions today. So first things first, 3-dimensional plane. Now it's a little weirder because we're used to just an XY plane. But in 3 dimensions, I now have a Z. Our XY plane that we're used to is flat. You kind of have to step back to really see it, but this is a flat like piece of paper here. The Z is going through. So kind of a better picture here is the XY plane is this green one. That's what we're used to. But now we've got more planes going through. We have a YZ plane, an XZ plane, and I can twirl this around any way I want. And it's still, so like X could be over here, Y could be over there. You could also kind of spin it. It doesn't matter what direction you're looking at it from. So we're now in the 3rd dimensional plane. Okay. So let's plot points. I know this looks crazy. This is 3D graph paper. By the way, there is 3D graph paper over by the tray. Make sure you pick it up before you leave. Now, you just draw axes anywhere you want. It doesn't have to be down the center of the page. You can draw them up in the corner as long as you have enough room. You can put several graphs on each graph paper, just like normal graph paper. But very important you label. I'm going to label this X, Y, Z. So the first point I'm going to plot is point A. Now instead of X comma Y, we now have X comma Y comma Z. So 1, 3, 4 tells me start at the origin, 1 on the X, 3 on the Y, 4 up. That is point A. Okay, so I went 1 on the X, 3 on the Y, 4 up. Okay, so point B is 0 on the X, -2 on the Y, 0 up or down. Point C, I go 2 on the X, -2 on the Y, and -3 on the Z. I just lost my place here. 1, 2, -2, and then 1, 2, 3. So there's point C. D, I have -2 on the X, 1 on the Y, -4 on the Z. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Point E, I have 2 on the X, 0 and 0 on the Y and Z. F, I have -1 on the X, -3 on the Y, 1 on the Z. So it's very simple plot points. Now in homework, you don't need a different graph for each individual point. You may do it like I did it as long as you label. So make sure you can put them all together in one graph as long as you label it.